You know, one of the wildest things about owning a home is that it can quietly become your biggest asset and you might not even realize it. That's right. You can be sitting on a gold mine of equity and not even know it. You're out here stressing about the rising grocery and gas prices, and meanwhile, your home's value has been sneaking up behind your back, ready to surprise you like a long lost friend. So let's talk about equity. You know, that magical little word that means the difference between what your home is worth and what you still owe on it. For example, let's say your home is worth $500,000 and you owe $300,000 on it. That means you have $200,000 in equity. Now that's something worth getting excited about, right? Here's the thing. Most homeowners don't actually know how much equity they have. It's not like checking an equity meter every day the way you do a bank account or a step count on your fitness tracker. And that's okay. Life is busy. But if you're thinking about selling your home, this is something you need to know. Because your equity could be the key in unlocking your next big move, whether that's upsizing, downsizing, or finally buying that beach house that you've been dreaming about since the last time you were stuck in traffic. Now, before we dive into the nitty-gritty, let's clear up one thing. Equity isn't a fancy word for profit. It's more than that. Think of it as a secret weapon. It's your leverage, your bargaining chip, and sometimes even your safety net. And the best part? You didn't even have to invent something or start a business to earn it. You simply bought a house and let the time and the market do their thing. Pretty sweet deal, huh? Okay, so how does equity grow? There are two main ways. First, you're paying down your mortgage. Every payment you make chips away at the amount you owe, and that's equity in your pocket. It's like building a savings account brick by brick. Second, your home's value can increase over time. Maybe your neighborhood has become more desirable, or the market is just hot right now. Either way, appreciation can add a nice little boost to your equity without you lifting a finger. It's like your home decided to start working a second job while you're busy doing, well, life. Here's where it gets fun. Going back to my initial example of your home being worth $500,000 and you have $200,000 in equity, that's not just pocket change. That's life-changing money. It's college tuition, a business startup fund, a down payment on your next home, or money you can use to buy your first investment property. But here's the catch. You won't know how much equity you have unless you look into it. And let's be honest, most of us aren't just sitting around calculating our net worth for fun on a Saturday night. That's why it's important to talk to someone who knows what they're doing. Like, I don't know, a friendly neighborhood real estate agent? Someone who can give you a realistic estimate of your home's current value and help you figure out just how much equity you're working with. Now I know what you're thinking. Okay, so I have all of this equity. What do I do with it? Great question. Your equity has a ton of possibilities. If you're thinking about selling your home, your equity can be used to make the process a whole lot smoother. For starters, it can give you a healthy down payment for your next place. And we all know how important it is to have a solid down payment, especially in today's competitive market. It makes you stand out as a buyer and gives you more options when negotiating. But it doesn't stop there. Your equity can also help cover the cost of selling your home. We're talking about things like staging, marketing, and those little fixes you've been meaning to get to. You know, like the squeaky door hinge that's been driving you nuts for years. And if you've got enough equity, you might even walk away from the sale with cash in hand. That's the dream, right? Speaking of dreams, let's not forget about the fun stuff. Your equity can help you buy a home that better fits your lifestyle. Maybe you need more space for a growing family. Maybe you're ready to downsize and simplify. Or maybe you had your eye on a house with a pool and an outdoor kitchen. Because, hey, you've earned it. Whatever your dream looks like, your equity can make it happen. But here's the thing. Equity isn't just about money. It's about freedom and choices. It's about giving yourself options for the future, whether that's investing in real estate, paying off debt, or just having a financial cushion for peace of mind. And honestly, who doesn't want a little more peace of mind these days? Now, let's talk about the other side of the coin. what happens if you don't tap into your equity? Well, nothing really. It just sits there, growing quietly like a well-behaved houseplant. And that's fine if you're planning to stay in the home for the long haul. But if you're even thinking about selling, it's worth exploring what your equity could do for you. Because leaving it untouched, it's like having a gift card that you never use. Sure, it's nice to have, but wouldn't it be better to put it into good use? Here's a little insider tip. The real estate market is constantly changing. What your home is worth today might not be what it's worth 6 months from now. That's why timing matters. Selling when the market is strong can maximize your equity, giving you more to work with for your next move. And trust me, there's no better feeling than knowing you made a smart move at the right time. So what's the next step? Well, it's pretty simple. Start by finding out what your home is worth. You can do this with a quick online estimate, but for a more accurate picture, you'll want to talk to a real estate professional. Someone who can take into account all the little details that make your home unique, like that upgraded kitchen or the epic backyard that's perfect for summer barbecues. Once you know what your home's value is, it's time to crunch some numbers. Subtract what you owe on your mortgage from your current value, and there's your equity. And if the numbers look good, it might be time to start thinking about what your next steps are. Whether that's selling, refinancing, or just patting yourself on the back for being a savvy homeowner. The choice is yours. So let's wrap this up. If you're a homeowner, you might have equity that you don't even know about. And that equity could be used as the key to unlocking your next big opportunity. It's like finding out you've been sitting on a treasure chest this whole time. All you have to do is open it. If this got you thinking about your own home and what's possible, let's chat. I'm here to help you figure out where you stand and what your options are. And hey, if you found this helpful, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button and stick around. I got plenty of more tips and advice to help make your real estate journey a whole lot easier. And you may want to check out my latest video on selling before a move. Alright, that's it for today. Remember, your home is more than just a place to live. It's an investment, and you might have more in it than you think. So go ahead, explore your options, and who knows, you might just be closer to your next dream than you realize. See you in the next video.